Okay, we're on the T32, the American Tier 8 heavy tank. This is probably the first battle I show on this tank. Also because I have to say I haven't really done anything spectacular in this tank until now. We're actually on the map that I don't like, Winter Ruinberg. I just don't like this map. To be honest, I don't like any city maps. It's just not my type of map. I prefer sniping, long range fighting and so forth. But having said that, with the T32 you can actually engage at close range because of the very strong turret, and I'm going to show you a battle where the T32 can shine, so long as you take the right position and also you have a bit of luck, meaning you don't have too many enemy heavy tanks or tank destroyers in front of you, and especially you are well shielded from the artillery because of course that's always the problem, and we've got 3 artilleries in this battle, so we have to be extremely careful. And as you can see, the artillery has already started to put my corner into the grid, into their grid, so I have to be very, very careful. And I'm trying to land a shot on this Panzer IVS, but without much luck. Also because it's well hidden behind a house, so it's not very easy to hit, especially from this distance. So I gotta make the most of my turret, and I'm trying to find a position. You can see when I zoom out a little bit, I'm trying to find a position where I am as hold down as possible without showing anything from my hull or my tracks. And it's not so easy to achieve, also because the more I go forward, the more it's likely I will be hit by the artillery. I've also got a relatively slow reload, so let's see if I can take out this Su-100. I don't move, there's no need to move, he's not moving, I'm not moving, and perhaps I can kill it?
They're knocked out.
Yeah. Okay, first kill, good start. So we managed to get rid of 2 enemies there. We've lost one of our allies, but it's the price to pay. And I can now go a little bit further, although I have to be really, really careful because, as you can see there, the artillery is doing their job, making things difficult as well, obviously, as these enemies. But this should be mine, and it is. 2 kills, and let's see what we can do here. Oh gosh, an 87. So aim at the cupola, and let's hope. And it works. Okay, so 3 kills, but we are still losing. However, the hit points count for the 2 teams is in our favour. So I'm fairly confident, so long as I can keep this hold down position and not take many hits, I should be able to control this side. Now somebody's using high explosives, and I'm trying to retaliate, but not achieving much. That explosion you saw there was the artillery, so that's a good sign. It means that they still can't get me. So all I need is just a clear shot at this Panzer IVH, which has been bugging me since the beginning of the battle. I managed to take his health down, so just one more and he should be out of the picture. We absolutely need to do 1 or 2 kills here. Still firing high explosives on me and taking my health down, even if just marginally. It's kind of eroding, chipping away at my health. And let's see if maybe this time I can deliver. Yeah, only just. I just managed to hit the cupola, and that was it. So what's left now, it's the enemy T32, and this is what I was talking about. We got hit by the artillery, and that was a fair chunk of HP lost. We also had to use the repair kit because I didn't want a second hit to hit me. I mean, there's 3 artilleries, don't forget, and the hit points are not at all in our favour. Even though the game looks like it's equal on the score panel, we're actually down by more than 1300 hit points. So I've noticed that T44 around our base, and there's actually nobody defending the eastern side. So I decided to go to a little spot that it's actually very, very good, especially when you have a tank like this one with a strong turret, so you can act a bit like a bunker. My favorites, a bit like a gun in a bunker, and should be able to withstand enemy hits whilst delivering damage, hopefully. So I start to take my position, and just as I thought, the T-34 is also moving towards our base. So I am not the best position, but I'm in a hurry. I want to make sure I catch this guy as he comes out, and there he comes.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And there he dies. So this is a slight mistake I make here. I really actually should have kept to that left side rather than the right side. Why? Because from the left, obviously, I have a better view on whatever's coming on my right, and at the same time I have slightly better protection from artillery, because there's just a bit more of a building on the left side than there is on this side. I'm also taking this position because the artillery is strangely moved towards the city centre, which is hard to explain, and there's a Tiger piece. So this is a kind of a battle of armour. At the moment I'm winning because I delivered damage, but he didn't. He bounced. But he's actually, see, this is where I should have taken the position on the left, and it's now actually too late. I don't dare move from this position because I'm being constantly spotted, and if I abandon my position, there's a high chance I could be hit by either this Tiger or by the artillery. So I'm stuck here, and it's a shame because I've done 5 kills, and I could actually do with another one in order to get top gun. Even though I'm aiming where I think I should penetrate, I still don't penetrate, and that's bad. And I think I missed my chance for top gun there. I really do, because my HP is really low now. I can't take any more hits, and I just try and see. Last chance, aim, and then look at this. I mean, can you believe it's not? I'm swearing. I swear to you, it wasn't me moving. It wasn't me moving the tank. It was just a really bad balance, and that was so unfortunately. So I couldn't aim properly. I missed my shot, and I can't now get to it anymore because you can see I just can't lower the turret anymore. I'm just stuck in there, and eventually the T-34 kills it, and it's a real shame because I could have taken top gun there. But never mind, what matters is winning, and we're in a good position now because not only we are leading 3 versus 2, the enemy survivors are just the artillery, and so it should be relatively easy for me and the T-34, even though I'm very, very low HP, to go and spot them out for our benefit or for the benefit of our M44. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit, and just making sure that in the meantime the artillery, or one of the artillery, hasn't actually moved forward, because the last thing I want to do is be spotted out in the open with their artillery. And again, I kind of sit here, and I can notice that the T-34 is making a move towards the other side. That's good. We should open up. The wider we are, the more of a chance we have of spotting the enemy, and I of course don't want to be spotted because I'm very low on HP. I just cannot take hits from artillery, and I'm just waiting for the T-34 to reach the enemy base, as you can see there on the minimap, and hopefully spot one of the artillery. As soon as I know where there is one artillery, then I can make a move, but I dare not make a move now because it could be very, very dangerous, and I really want to win this game. I've done well. I want to win the battle and especially survive. So there comes the T-34, and I'm just waiting to see if he can spot the artillery. Some people in the chat at the moment are actually telling me, what am I doing? And I'm just replying, I'm just waiting for the T-34 to do a spot. Eventually I pick up my courage, make a move. No spotting there, so there's evidently no artillery nearby, or at least not out in the open, but I do have a feeling that it's hiding behind the building just there to my left, and you shall see now that as soon as I enter the circle and the T-34 makes a little move, there it is. Now the bad thing about this is that I'm not quite sure which way the artillery is looking, and even from here it's really hard to tell whether he can hit me or not, so I dare not move once again, and I'm just waiting for the T34, which has still got a fair amount of hit points, to help me spot, because like I said, I don't want to take a hit, so I'm not moving from here unless I'm absolutely sure where the artillery is.
Target acquired.
The other thing is that I don't see the other artillery. I don't know where it is, so again, I don't want to be ambushed. And well, the game ends here. It's a victory. It's a shame it's not Top Gun, but we get steel wall, we get high caliber, and first class, which isn't bad, and as well also as a high rating on DWNA. So overall, I can't complain. It's been a good battle, and we won. Like I said, a bit of regret perhaps for not having got a Top Gun, but there again, I should have really got it with against the Tiger P, and I was just really not in the best position to do it. But nevertheless, a very good game on the T32. Thank you for watching.